My name is Judy Evans, and I'm going to demonstrate a technique called Poppin Pastels. Now, to use the Poppin Pastels technique, you need a set of Stampin Pastels, you need a Versamark pad, a couple of sponge daubers in really whatever colors you're going to be using, and a stamp. It could be a solid color stamp, but it could be something with a little more detail to it as well. You start by inking the stamp up in Versamark and stamping it on preferably a light colored piece of paper, like Whisper White or Vanilla. Okay. I know you probably can't see that because it's clear, that's Versamark, but it is on there. So you take your daubers, and our daubers come in a set of 12, so what I like to do is just basically assign one dauber to every color, like one for yellow, one for red, one for green, and I don't care if I mix like the greens with the greens or the yellows with the yellows, but I don't want to go across the board. I don't want to put a red dauber in a yellow pastel, because then I'll start to transfer the colors and that'll come out really muddy looking. So I stamped a little elephant, and what I want is his little ears to have a little bit of pink to them. So I'm just going to get a little bit of pastel, and you don't have to grind it into the little pastel, the little chalk. You just need to get a little bit on the dauber, and you just pounce it up and down. Okay, and I'd like a little bit to go in the tail section too. I think it's kind of cute. He's got a couple little dots on his little behind there. Okay, now the ear and the little back area got a little pink to them. I would like the rest of him to come out a little bit of gray, a little bit of black, and again, those are two very light colors, so I don't mind mixing the dauber in between the two. Okay. And as I'm pouncing, the colors are starting to pop out, and that's where the name comes from, Poppin Pastels. Okay. It started out tone on tone. I mean, it was Versamark on white, so you really couldn't see it at all. And now as I add the pastels, the color is starting to come out. I like to blow off the excess, and if you want, you can even take your eraser and go around and kind of clean up the edges. Or not. I kind of like that look, so, you know, whatever you want to do. Thankfully, our chalks are erasable if you want to do that. And then you can leave it the way it is. A lot of times I like to give it just a little bit more definition by taking the thin end of a marker and just outlining around the edge. Doesn't have to be exact, it's just to give it a little bit of definition. In fact, I don't want it to be completely exact. Okay, like that, and like that. And there you have it. That's the Poppin Pastels technique.